So hi, Gareth McDowell here from 493K. Just back from the ARMA conference in Adelaide, run by Lisa and Michelle, and I just thought I would give you a quick rundown, a few minutes of what we saw there and some of the highlights. So, in no particular order, we saw a number of great presentations. There was Professor Carla Martins from the University of Minho, and she was talking about bronze pigments, dry blended as compared to compounded, and some very good gold appearances there. But as usual, the biggest issue, as we know in rotomoulding, is dispersion of these pigments and getting that just right. So that was a good presentation. Tony from ChemTrend facilitated a super workshop on the Sunday on release agents and shared with his 5 C's: choose, clean, coat, cure and care. And he said coat is one of the most important. Non-negotiables are clean, cure and care. So that was a great workshop by Tony. And Blois from Matrix gave an excellent presentation on specialty materials available outside just the usual PE. So that was a good presentation. There was some great data that he shared, and I'm looking forward to getting a copy of that so we can take a look. Graham Hall from Viscount taught us and walked through the problem sharing techniques that they use in their factory, and that was an excellent application of some good methodology, to in other words, black art and rotomoulding. So that was a very good workshop there. Sunday morning I took an interactive workshop on process mapping. So we didn't go into process mapping in any great depth, but it was a good tool in my view to just look at your process, take it step by step and decide what's going on inside there, and does everybody know what is going on in there. Sunday afternoon, Mike Truax from STP gave a great presentation on some new equipment that they are going to be supplying through the Roto Machinery Group for trimming parts robotically. It uses a vision system that will take a 3D scan and automatically compensate for rotomoulding shrinkage. And we know there's enough shrinkage in our process to merit that kind of tool. So this is a mammoth addition to their product range, and something that will help rotomoulders step into a more higher precision and more consistent manufacturing. So that was a good presentation. What else have we got? Oh, Sunday night, Price Plastics sponsored the Texas barbecue and bull rides, which was good fun to see all the big kids coming out there and getting all competitive. Monday morning, the guys Jim and Steve Crawshaw from PSI gave a presentation on a new product that they've got, which is easy remove adhesive for their graphics. Monday morning also had 3 presentations on debt management, properties register, and the illegal Phoenix trading. These are things that specific to the Australian law, but good to have that kind of professionalism brought into the association. I actually quite enjoyed those, even though it wasn't directly related to the UK. Monday afternoon we had the long lunch sponsored by Matrix, Van Globe Matrix, now Matrix, and it was entertained, and we had the pleasure of a guy called Mark Pesce, who is a futurist, an inventor and futurist, and he spoke on Moore's Law and the diminishing costs of technology as time passes. So that was very entertaining and good fun. Monday afternoon, stuff from Graham from UTS. He talked about breaking the mold and brought some insights into supply chain management. We had Ryan Reese from Ingenia, and he was talking to us about their cross-link materials and announced that Price Plastics are going to be distributing for them down under. What else did we have? Oh, Tuesday morning, Ian Hansen, Roto Consult, gave an excellent presentation on safety of machine guarding and that kind of thing. And Ian's done a lot of travelling around the globe, got a lot of photographs of lots of different machines, so a vast range of different safety guards and all available. And the key to that is whatever level of safety is needed for your plant, that should be implemented. Mark Morgan from Matrix's Liverpool plant came down, and he went through how they upgraded their Rotospeed machine to have an oven escape hatch with kick panels, pull cords that shut down the machine and the burner and open the doors up. So that was a very good presentation and a very professional application of some basic safety techniques to their machine. I talked on the last day, on Tuesday, about getting confidence in cycle time in rotational moulding. So it's not just about cranking up your oven and hoping for the best, but it's applying a little bit of science to that technique. And I've got here, Blois was nodding his head in the audience. Why was he nodding his head? Yes, because he has done a lot of work on how raising the oven temperature requires you to reduce your peak internal air temperature to get the same mechanical properties. So there are things that you need to do if you go and start changing oven temps. Oh, what else did he say? Yes, no, that's fine. No. Yes, he also shook his head at me when he said that in agreement that there's no magic number, no magic peak internal air temperature number, that it depends on so many variables. So that was just a few notes that I took, and I think it was a great event. My personal thanks to Michelle and Lisa for putting on an absolutely 5-star conference, very well organized. I wasn't even allowed to speak 1 minute longer than the time allocated, so well done, Michelle and Lisa. They are going to be, those gals are coming up to the Roto Tour. It's going to be in ARMA Nottingham in September time, and I'm pleased to say that they've already got some of their delegates signed up for our Roto seminar, hands-on Roto seminar in the weekend just before. So thank you very much for doing that for us, Lisa and Michelle. So that's my sign off on the Australian trip to Adelaide. I will be back again. What a wonderful country and a wonderful bunch of people welcoming us there. So thank you very much indeed for your time. That's 7 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back, but I hope that it was of some value. Thank you. Oh, and I brought a little friend home. If you're non-Australian, do you know what this is? Leave me a comment below and make them feel loved in the Northern Hemisphere. Thank you.